morning, everyone. It is Monday, May 11th, and we are officially open this week all day, every day from 9 to 5:30 and open till 6 on Thursday. So we hope to see you in if you're comfortable. If not, remember we're still doing curbside and delivery, so we are happy to bring it out to you. It's a lovely rainy day again today, but I hope you had a great weekend. I had a good weekend of relaxing with my family and celebrating Mother's Day, and ready to be back in the store today to serve you. So continuing to bring you some thoughts this week. Today's thoughts are from Encouraging Words for Women by Darlene Sulla, and today's devotional is just entitled Peace. What picture comes to mind when you think of the word peace? I often think of Mirror Lake in Yosemite National Park. Seeing the loveliness of that spot in spring with the granite mountains and flowering trees reflected on the surface of the perfectly calm lake has stuck in my mind as the essence of peace. But when it comes to practical day-to-day peace, I have a hard time making a connection between my life and a mirror-smooth lake that has not even a ripple on its surface. The ocean with its ever-changing winds and waves is a more likely comparison. You know what I mean. In life, you never know when a storm is going to come up. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, says the Apostle Paul in Colossians 3:15. We usually think of peace as passivity, the absence of conflict, but Paul speaks of peace as active. Let Christ's peace rule, he says. That means peace should govern, administrate, have the power over, and preside in our lives. Christ's peace is not an Christ's peace is not a passive absence of conflict, but an active arbitrator in the middle of conflict. When circumstances in my life are in an uproar, I am to let Christ's peace rule or control me. But how? Some of life's most discouraging battles are not the big dramatic ones, but the everyday little stresses we all face. Like when your to-do list is longer than the piece of paper you're writing it on, and on top of that, relatives are arriving at your home for a visit, and you're coming down with the flu. Days like that, when you simply don't have the strength to face the daily battle of your busy schedule, how on earth do you let Christ's peace rule? It seems impossible, but that's precisely when we need to let Christ's peace rule. At that point, we say, God, this situation is entirely out of my control. There's nothing I can do to bring order out of the chaos. Everything is a mess. Now, you take charge. I'm going to live this day one moment at a time, endeavoring to do what you want me to do. But I'm putting you in charge, not me. It's amazing the peace that can flood your heart, God's peace, as you turn over the responsibility to Him. Christ's peace is not a denial of the circumstances, but instead a commitment to the fact that He is enough for your circumstances. When we put Him in charge of our lives, the battle is already won. Wow, I was convicted even while I was reading that today and every day I need to give things over to God and let Him be in control. He does a much better job than I can, and I think most days for all of us it feels like our to-do list is too long. So I guess today that's what I'm going to do when I feel overwhelmed. I'm going to give it back to God and rest in the peace that passes all understanding that comes from Christ. So I hope you can do the same today. Happy Monday. It's a new week and a new day to praise Jesus, and let's do that today, and hopefully we'll see you sometime this week. Have a great day.